It's the Hawks, and they're doing business on the road in an interconference NBA game. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Taking a look at Miami. They return victorious from an undefeated road trip back to the loving embrace of their hometown faithful.
The start of a homestand here, a short one, but nonetheless a very important one, so you want to get off to a good start.
And here's Miami. Nash drives in. Pass to Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And Timmy's still able to get up and over the rim, throwing that one in.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive. They hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Daniels. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And the burst that Daniels has on his drives, that's a nice finish as well.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And now here comes Daniels, leading the break, and he gets it to go. Daniels has got his second bucket tonight.
Love the burst from Daniels in transition to get out there on the break.
Nash with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Young looking around. Pass to Johnson. Here's Duncan. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Yeah, Duncan's still making a living by absorbing that kind of contact and able to still score.
Kicks it out to Jones. And Jones slams it home.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here is Daniels. Johnson the screen. 6 to shoot. Duncan right side. Missed it, even after all those chances. Nash outside.
Such an unpredictable player. Nash keeps defenses on their toes and just baits them into mistakes.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Now, here's Nash. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And here's Melton after Josh Richardson was able to get the triple. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. Pass to Shannon. And stolen by Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
The Heat have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Left side, Nance. Over Gordon. The Hawks again can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And so it's the Miami Heat going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
The Hawks trailed by 10. Here's Capella. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Capella's got his first 2 points.
I like it when Capella looks to score like this, especially when he's got that kind of positioning.
Here's Nash. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Capella inside. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Capella. Jacks up a 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And Bogdanovich has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop-and-start deal for him. But when he's feeling good, and when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Adney DA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report. Bogdanovich with the screen. It's tipped. Butler with the steal. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Now Love. Nothing on the board. And he makes that one. And now an 11-point Miami lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the paint and stolen by Love. Here's Butler. Pass to Gordon. The kick out to Rozier. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So both teams changing it up here. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Stolen away. Young outside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Young's got his first 2 points of the night. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Both free throws good from Nash. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Nash. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Nash has got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Young, no good. Outside, Jones. Nash with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nash has got 13 points.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
Here's Young. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Heat leading by 13. Knocked away. Pass to Daniels. And Adebayo sends it back.
And pay him with the emphatic block.
Hunter off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Nash outside. From past the arc. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Now, here is Young. Here's Duncan. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Miami. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Heat leading by 11. And here is Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Rebound by the Hawks. Duncan with it. Defended by Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Hawks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And Duncan drops them both. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
Burks looking around. Butler on the way. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Bucket is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 Conference Finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck and middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Here's Rozier. Scoreless thus far. They double-team Love. Pass to Rozier. With the drive. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Hunter on the wing. Hawks passing it around. Back to Johnson. Down low. Here's Young. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Young's got 8 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Nash, and it's Miami with another.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Yeah, this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Nash, left side. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
To the middle. Back to Young. Pass to Duncan. Over Love. No good from Duncan. The Heat leading by 15. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:19 left in the third quarter. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Gordon's got his first points of the night.
Zero hesitation that time from Gordon.
Pass to Duncan. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Miami. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. So both teams making some changes here. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Melton. Still yet to score. Rozier with the steal. On up the court. And he goes in for the dunk.
It's been great to see Rozier's growth as a passer over the course of his career.
Capella trying to free himself up. Shot's good by Shannon.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
The Heat have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And he makes the first.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
The Hawks trail by 16. Bogdanovich with it. Pass to Capella. Nance outside. Here's Shannon. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Miami in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 16. Now, here's Melton. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Heat?
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days. Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Nash with the bucket.
And you got to like how creative Nash is driving inside. A quick-footed guard who just kind of slices through the D and picks his spots.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. He lobs it up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Hawks trail by 15. Pass to Johnson. Now Duncan. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
This team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle, accountability, and will consistently be about their culture.
Nash's shot is off. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 14-point game. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Duncan. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Duncan's got 10 points in just the second half. Screen by Jones. Nash drives in. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Back to Jones. And it's Nash in the corner. Screen by Jones. Rebounded by the Hawks.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Young, right side. Daniels from outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat leading by 14. And here's Jones. Nash outside. There's the triple. Johnson with the rebound. Here's Daniels. No good that time. Here's Miami now. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Gordon with no one around. And again, it's the Heat missing.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And the basket is good.
Looking confident inside at 6'7". Daniels has the height to feel comfortable down low.
Here's Duncan. It's not going to go for him. Here's Nash. The shot will not fall. Hunter with some nice defense.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Heat.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Nash.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Clock is at 3. Stolen by Gordon. And they double up Gordon. Pass to Nash. Back to Gordon. Puts up a deep 3. Misses. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference.